Module number 5, how do you translate mindfulness into practice? Very good question. And that question actually came from reviewer number 5 when our article was being evaluated. Could you outline the ideal frequency and duration of these interventions from your perspective? Could you translate your findings into a workable protocol in clinical settings? Very good question. So from module number 1, we talked about meditation. All these various meditation practices are a way to help us be mindful, to recreate awareness in the present moment. So we're not lost in the past or the future. And then it allows you to make a conscious choice. Various different types of meditation have been described: breathing, body scans, observing thoughts, loving kindness, different lengths, 20 minutes, 22 minutes, an hour. All of them are based on the breath, with an understanding that the exhale, the slow exhale, stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system through the vagus and calms us down. The ideal frequency of and duration of interventions, that was our question. It doesn't have to be a long period of time. It can just be in the moment with multiple mini breaks stimulated by a thought that is one of those 75% of thoughts that are negative, almost 50% that are stressful and fear-based. So if yesterday's in the past and tomorrow's a mystery, then the gift is the present moment. So just a bunch of little mini breaks. Whenever you're feeling those level 1 and 2, adrenaline, cortisol, fight, freeze, blame, shame, anger, suffering, as soon as you feel that, you start to do that exhale, and when you're slowing yourself down with the breath, then you get these better neurotransmitters, which helps you make a better choice. Interestingly, this concept of the window of tolerance described for children by Dr. Siegel talks about that. And you can see the cartoon because this was meant for children in the developing mind, but there's a little child in all of us. When we feel that hyperarousal of anger or conflict, or that hypoarousal of I just want to pull away and withdraw, as soon as we feel those negative thoughts, and we're aware of those thoughts and emotions that they result from that and feelings that result from that, we start breathing. And when we're breathing, we're slowing things down and we're changing, literally changing the neurotransmitters. That's that paravagal concept. We're changing our neurotransmitters, and we know the way from the other modules we talked about, emotional intelligence, how to self-regulate. If we come back to what we discussed in our first module about the iPEC, Bruce Schneider's ideas of these 10 things that can help us out: awareness, acceptance, conscious choice. What if pain is inevitable? What if that is just the human condition? But what if suffering is optional? Quotes from Carl Jung: we can't change anything until we accept it. So what if with that emotional feeling, that hit we get of something not okay, we feel it in our body, what if with that awareness, we accepted it, immediately accepted it? There's some equations here that I give credit to Will Padavano, who's a medical student at WashU and now a resident at Hopkins. Also, his background in mathematics. And when I was talking to them about this, I said, can you give me an equation? And here's the equation. So you can see if we look on the bottom, as acceptance increases, the suffering decreases. And also, we don't have to be 100% accepting, but be that level 3 of beginning to understand, I do not want those negative emotional adrenaline and cortisol. And you take that breath. With the breath, you're at level 3, you're accepting, you're starting to forgive, you understand the next way up is compassion, level 4, and then it's peace and calm, level 5. Calming ourselves down, taking a pause so we can make a plan at that level 5, opportunity everywhere, no judgment, no stress. We can make that conscious choice at what level we want to be at and what we want to do with that calm level of a level 5. Letting go. This is the Indian story of catching monkeys. So they would put some sweet rice in a coconut. The monkey would put his hand in the coconut to get the sweet rice and would not let go. He would have to let go of the rice so his little hand could come out of it. We need to not be that monkey. We need to let go. Drop the storyline. 9 breaths. Pema Chodron's 1.5 minutes. 9 breaths. Remember joy. Choose empathy. So back to those 10 potentiators that Bruce Schneider teaches. Awareness. Be aware of the level 1, 2 emotions that drive the universal thoughts of I am not good enough. I feel stressed, anxious, fearful, angry, sad. Rapidly accept with the long exhale of the breath. This is the way out of being stuck in those lower levels. It's a way to expand that window of tolerance through the parasympathetic nervous system, to stimulate serotonin level 5 and gain a sense of that peace and calm, which allows the possibility then of making a plan with conscious choice, trusting the process, but it requires intention and practice. Mindfulness meditation is an ongoing, lifelong practice. We get better at it, like we get better at all the surgery we do, more reps, more coaching, more deliberate practice. Remembering, enough with those negative narratives. We're fearless, we're confident, we're authentic. What patient wants a fearful, unconfident surgeon? Knowing there's no judgment, and guess what? Every moment, those 6,000 thoughts a day, every moment is a chance to practice. Be present in the moment. Enjoy the calming effect of the long exhale so that we can consciously choose to connect, engage with others, knowing this is to be human, and everything is this energy and we are at choice.